There we go. Well, good day, General Shepherd. Hello to everyone out there on this kind of thunderstormy day. I don't know if it's thunderstorming where you are, but definitely is where we were this morning. And I had to come into the office for this Zoom call, and it's beautiful rainy spring day today. So we hope this little video finds everyone safe and well and healthy and doing the best you can through these days. So welcome. So we have our staff meeting, and we also have a guest here, as you can see. It's so good to have Reverend Paul Lucas with us this morning. And because we've got this seminar workshop coming up with him on Saturday morning, we thought we'd invite him here today to maybe give you an overview of Saturday and might want to kind of spark some more interest with you. But we've got Corinne here as well, and Corinne is celebrating being finished her last course for the summer. She's going to take a break in studies, so she's pretty pumped about that, as you can see. And Shelley's here as well, and she's continuing to work the office and check the phone messages and just keep us trucking with all the admin tasks as well. So anyway, so Saturday, this coming Saturday at 9 o'clock in the morning, right? Yeah, it's 9 a.m. Paul's gonna lead us in a conversation on belonging, identity, and the church. A conversation on belonging, identity, and the church. And yeah, Paul, if you could just maybe give us a kind of another summary of where you're going and why on Saturday, and say whatever you want to say about this.
Yeah, so it's basically an overview of some of the things I'm hoping to research over the next year or two for the TPT program that I'm in. And so,
sorry, what does that stand for?
Doctor of Practical Theology.
Okay, because many people wouldn't know what that meant, including me.
And so there's a few different aspects, but basically it's looking at most churches would agree that they want to create a space of belonging, and they want to be a place where people can belong to. And a lot of times that can feel very airy and emotional and not really tangible, not really something you can work on. And on the social psychology side, there's actually been a lot of work on belonging and on identifying as a part of a group. And so there's this whole thing about how we identify with different groups and how that shapes our identity. And then when we look at, especially like the Pauline epistles, they're filled with stuff about our identity and how Christ shapes our identity, both individually and collectively. And so, so I'm at a point right now where I haven't started my own research. I've looked at a bit of other people's research, but I haven't started my own. But the program is called practice-led research, which means that it's supposed to engage with the practice the whole time. And so this is an opportunity to do that, to engage this conversation. It'll be sort of conversational. I mentioned it at that it's somewhere between a conversation and a lecture, somewhere in the middle there, where just engaging some of these topics and seeing how these have played out in people's lives, and hopefully being able to help people to think on some of these lines as well. And so yeah.
Awesome.
Hopefully,
well, it sounds like a real win-win, a win for us and a win for you as well with your studies. So okay, this sounds awesome. So it starts at 9. It's on Zoom, right? It's going to be all like this, everyone kind of on the Zoom meeting. And Shelley, people just phone you, right, from the office if they want to register?
Call or email, and I just add their name to the list, and when Paul sends a link, I will send that out.
So Paul's going to send a link to the meeting, and then you'll send it out to everyone who signed up. So
Yeah.
it's important to sign up, or you're not going to get the link
Right.
to join the conversation. And how long do you think you'll be on it? Just so people can plan on a Saturday morning. It'll be from 9 till.
We'll probably be wrapped up around 11. It sort of depends. Like there's a little bit of wiggle room then to, if there's
People to
lots of
talk.
conversation and stuff. And we'll probably take a break because I've discovered that if I talk more than an hour on Zoom, my voice starts to crack. So I'll need to rest my voice for like 10 minutes halfway through.
Oh, for sure. And folks can go for a washroom break or grab another cup of coffee or whatever. And that's what's so neat about Zoom meetings, is you can just be in your own home and comfy cozy that way. Well, this sounds great, Paul. Thanks for making the investment in us, and hopefully we'll be a good bunch to carry on the conversation to help you as well. And I think we've got about a dozen signed up so far. Is that right, Shelley?
Yep.
About a dozen?
12 or 13. Yeah.
So there is room for more if you want to maybe just have a different kind of conversation that you maybe haven't had in a while. This Saturday morning time might be great for you. So first day of May, right? May the 1st, this Saturday, 9 a.m. So call and get registered for that. That would be awesome. So, all right, Paul, any other updates you want to give us in terms of how you're doing down there in Acton, Ontario?
We're doing well. Yeah. We're at home a lot these days, and like all of us, and but yeah, doing well. CJ had his 6th birthday this past Sunday, and yeah, the girls are doing great. Everyone's quite hyper and crazy and a lot of fun. And yeah, Paige is doing well as well. She's doing a few exams this week, and then she'll be like Corinne, off for the summer, so that'll be good.
I used to love that feeling when you're in full-time studies of being done for a period of time. Just that feeling of, oh, I can rest my brain and not always be thinking about something. So
I've actually never taken a summer course before in my life, and I'm in one right now. So I'm not, but if I didn't take it, it would have delayed my going into the dissertation phase by a year. So
Oh, wow.
like, okay, I'll take it now.
That's legit.
But yeah, it's definitely, you don't have the same, like, I like winter courses because you're you know, you get a blanket and I feel I can go in study mode. When it's so bright outside and I'm reading and all that, I'm not quite as happy.
yeah, for sure. Well, you want to be outside, right? Enjoying the weather. So okay, well, this is great. Thanks. And so we'll look forward to this time together on Saturday and spending more time with Paul. A couple other things maybe we could talk about for this meeting is, again, we're taking a look at the numbers. The numbers we're starting to see some fruit of this lockdown. The numbers are starting to go down, and Paul was saying to us earlier that the next couple weeks, after the next 2 weeks, we should hopefully be seeing a sharp decline in the numbers if everyone continues to follow the restrictions. So again, we are very sensitively and prayerfully thinking about the summer. The plan right now is just still to go ahead with planning for VBS. Obviously, if the numbers don't allow us to do it, and if parents and families are leery about it, then we'll have to put it on pause for another year. But at this point, we're going to hope that there's going to be some fruitfulness come out of these lockdowns, as well as the vaccine rollout. the combination of those two things hopefully will allow us to do a little bit more ministry this summer, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, we sent out a survey about a drive-in service. If we were to offer a drive-in worship service on a Sunday morning, would you come? And so far the response is about 50-50. 50% of you like it, 50% of you don't. Maybe it would help to you to know that it's the service will be outside. So I've already talked to our Dale next door and about a hay wagon. So basically the platform would be outside. So you drive into the parking lot all facing the hay wagon, and that's where we'll have our service outdoors. So you'll see us. It won't be like you're listening to the radio and everything's inside the building. No, everything's outside. You'll see us, and you'll be able to you won't be able to leave your vehicles or interact with each other. It's just simply you'll see one another and listen to it on the radio. Basically, when you drive in, there'll be a sign with what radio frequency to tune your car radio to, and you'll hear everything inside your vehicle. So I think it's worth trying to see how it goes. And so I was wondering about the May long weekend, that Sunday of the May long weekend, to try this drive-in service and see how it goes. Yeah, experiment with it anyways, and something different, something fun to do on the May long weekend. Again, you won't be able to leave your cars. The washrooms won't be open in the building. You can't go in. So watch the amount of coffee you drink on that morning. The service wouldn't be very long either. You know, we'd probably be about 45 minutes or something like that. Anyway, you'll hear more on that once we all make decisions about that, if that's going to go or not. Another thing I've been thinking a lot about is baptism. We have not been able to have a baptism service in over a year, and I'm missing those. And so that's another thing. I'm hoping this summer will allow us to gather outside somewhere. I'm thinking an outdoor gathering around a pool or the lake or something, just to celebrate baptism with individuals who have been waiting or would like to be baptized. So yeah, that's another thing we're thinking about wanting to do. And so, you know, let me say to you, if you are a follower of Jesus and haven't yet been baptized, and an outdoor setting for your baptism might be something you would really appreciate, please let me know. I'll spend some time with you and prepare you and give you some Bible study to kind of study the scriptures around baptism. So I would just absolutely love if one of the first things we can do with reduced restrictions is have a baptism service. That would be awesome. But anyway, so please feel free to contact me if you are interested at all in being baptized. Would love to talk to you about that as we prepare. Again, no sense setting any dates to anything right now, because as soon as we set a date, it gets canceled. So, but just the idea, the concept is out there for everybody. So, yeah, looking forward to this Sunday worship, 1st of May. Wilda and her team are going to be leading in song, and we're going to have communion together to start the month of May. So you can be preparing for communion this coming Sunday. So
2nd of May?
What's that?
2nd of May.
2nd of May.
2nd of May.
Yeah.
What did I say?
1st of May.
You said 1st of May.
Oh yeah, like 1st of May in the
Yeah.
sense of first Sunday.
Oh, okay.
First
We're
Sunday.
technical,
Yeah.
Adam.
Anything else you guys want to talk about? Well, we've got this, going to send this
No.
video out to
Be
people.
waiting a long time for that live stream to start.
Oh, right. Yes. 2nd of May the 2nd for service. And we are also working on Mother's Day, the Mother's Day service as well. Yeah, hope to have some creative elements in that service as well. So everything's online only until we get word from the government of when we can start having some capacity in person again. So stay tuned, everybody. Stay healthy, stay strong in the Lord. And again, we invite you to join this conversation Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. Give Shelley a call if you haven't yet to get signed up for that. So, all right. Well, thank you all for coming in for this, and thank you, Paul, for zooming in. And
Give Paige and the kids a hug.
I will.
absolutely. Yeah, virtual hugs. I don't know if I can give virtual hugs here, but no, just this. There we go, just a heart.
Oh.
All right, General Shepherd, stay encouraged out there. Again, if you need to talk, if you need a listening ear, if you need someone to talk to, don't hesitate, just call us. God bless you and keep you. See you later. Bye.